Hello students, this is Ashit Burman, your English teacher. Today I am going to teach you lesson 1 of class 6 English literature. Who did Patrick's homework? Prose, I mean to say story. In lesson 1 you have got two chapters. One is prose, another one is poem. So poem I have already taught. Today I am going to teach you this chapter, this prose or story. Who did Patrick's homework? Written by Carol Moore. So I have written down some word meaning on the board. So you will note down this word meaning on your copy. Okay. And the first task of this chapter is reading. So all you need to do is to take out your book and you have to follow me. I will read. Reading task will be completed like this. I will read and you will follow. That means you will also read. So I will read, you will also read. So I am reading properly so that you can understand my reading and which word how to pronounce or how to utter you can understand it. That's why I am doing the reading task. So let's get started. Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. In paragraph number 2, I am going to read now, so you have to focus on it properly, you have to listen it carefully. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little old shirt with old-fashioned, breeches and a high tall hat, much like a witch's. He yelled, Save me! Don't give me back to that cat. I will grant you a wish. I promise you that. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problems. So he said, Only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days. If you do a good enough job, I could even get yes. The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubled his fists, and he grimaced and scowled and pursed his lips. Oh, am I cursed? But I will do it. And true to his word, that little elf began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glimpse. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, he would say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better? Look up the word and sound it out by each letter. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are times tables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it's a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need books. More and more books. And you can help me read them too. As a matter of fact, every day in every way, that little elf was an act. Patrick was working harder than ever and was in a drag. He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and bleary. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more, so he quietly and slyly slipped out of the back door. Patrick got his A's, his classmates were amazed, his teachers smiled and were full of praise, and his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid, cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he would make that tiny man do all his homework. But I will share a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf, Patrick had done it himself. Carol Moore. So, in this way, you have to read and you have to learn reading. Wherever you feel a difficulty pronouncing or in pronouncing, the word, particular word, you have to listen that particular word I pronounce again and again, so that you can pronounce it properly, utter it properly. To make your reading skill improved, these things are required. So that's all. I am coming in the video number 2 with explanation and the meaning of this chapter. And till then, stay safe.